Guten Morgen. Hello, meine Leute. How's everyone doing this morning? It's Saturday morning. It's Sandhausen. Game is getting ready to start here in another 4 minutes. And my co-host Jack Mangan into the chat. How are we doing, Jack?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
6:30 a.m. in lovely Chicago.
Dedication,
Chicagoland,
my
really, not Chicago. No, I can't. I can't claim it. You can tell it's 6:30 in the morning by my voice already. We're in fine form.
Yeah, absolutely. Nico's in the house. Hello, Nico. How we doing, sir? Yeah, it's a big game for Gramozis. Big game for sure. Let's get into lineups real quick before the kickoff here. For us, in goal, Frazel, as normal. Back four of Oyan Itakura, Tiao. When I say back four, Kaminsky, and I guess you want to add in on the right. Who's on the right there? Renful's on the right. So back five, I guess you want to call that midfield here. Then you got Flick, Salazar, Drexler in the middle as well, and then up top, obviously, well, not obviously, it's Bulter and Peringer. It's a slight injury to Terodde, so he's out of this game, at least out of the starting lineup. Yeah, he's not even on the bench. Thoughts on possible injury to, or what'd you hear? Any injury about Terodde?
Yeah, so when I saw it this morning, I wasn't sure if I had missed something over the holidays with like an injury that he picked up in training. But all I saw on Twitter from Schalke was that he is missing until further notice with a muscle injury, which is very vague and not particularly helpful in terms of any sort of time basis and the prognosis there. So and then Danny Lott's out as well. So last podcast we were talking about Salazar getting benched potentially in favor of Lotz, and now we have two changes in that central three with Florian Flick stepping in as well for Victor Paulsen. So definitely a little bit of a different look from Schalke today. And then you said Peringer up top as well. So 3 or 4 guys in the starting 11 here that weren't in the lineup last weekend.
Yeah, and looking at the lineup for Sandhausen, here's our lineup here. Really no one that stands out to me as someone who, Ritzmeier, I obviously know a little bit and Diekmeyer, but and Hone as well. But really, and Jirov's an old name too as well. But really, no one here that I'm too worried about. Obviously, in these kind of games, we need to be worried because Schalke tends to sometimes play down to their competition. Thoughts on the lineup for Sandhausen?
Just to your point, about playing to the level of our competition. It's one that we cannot afford today, or at least Gramozis certainly can't. After the result coming out of the break there, this is a game that we're going to be expected to win and probably win pretty comprehensively. And so, I think at this point, even a result with, bad performance attached to it isn't going to do him any favors. So, hopefully with the rotation we have, we're able to come out and take care of business today.
Yeah, it's important that we do here, and the guys are just getting down to warm-ups, taking off their jackets right now. So we'll try to stream the audio live as we can, but if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, right? At least you can hear our lovely voices this morning.
I'm trying to get my stream pulled up as we speak.
Oh, there you go. Looking into the how the table shakes out. Actually, we currently sit in 8th place as of the games that played. Yesterday, Regensburg played yesterday. The table stands as St. Pauli back in first on 29 points. Regensburg second at 28. Darmstadt now at 26 and third. Paderborn at fourth at 25. Nuremberg 24. Heidenheim 24. Hamburg 23. And we are in 8th. So this is a must win. 3 points and we're back in the top 3. And then we got a tough stretch of games, including St. Pauli next week. Two more games before the break happens of Interpausa. So important games here for Schalke, important games from Gramozis to see if his tenure continues with us. It'll be interesting to see what he can summon up in terms of tactics and stuff, because no Terodde. So, going to have to rely on Peringer and Bulter in this one.
Yeah, and this Sandhausen match is really sort of the brief oasis in the larger desert of difficult fixtures, post-international break that we just had, because, Werder obviously wasn't going to be a cakewalk, and then St. Pauli coming up next. This Sandhausen one is a game that we were probably banking on for some decent points. And then, the guy that usually helps deliver them, Terodde, not in the lineup, as you said. So it's going to be, big ask for Peringer today.
Yeah. And kickoff is off. Sandhausen with their nice bright orange or bright yellow or green kits. I can't even tell my colors. That's how early it is. I can't tell my colors yet. It's
Look like our third kits from last year.
Yeah, it does. It does, doesn't it? I still haven't learned my lesson to not watch the game on my phone, try to find a tablet or something, but we're working on it.
No, my game's pulled up on my phone and it's like sitting on my table right now. So it's these are like tiny screens we're working with here.
Yeah, trying to guess who the players are is always fun at this time, especially when it's this early in the morning, right?
Excited to get another look at Florian Flicklow, kind of in the position that we think is his best or ideal position.
Yeah. And you'd imagine, as we've seen right now, that we would be controlling the possession. Of course, that's a turnover there by Ranful, but you'd imagine we'd be controlling possession of this game, considering where we are on the table as well. Maybe not so much, but I didn't even mention where Sandhausen are on the table because they're towards the bottom. They currently sit in 17th out of 18 teams, so they're down there, and they give up a lot of goals. Let's see if we can take advantage of that today. We need to.
Yeah, I mean, leaky defense, all the more reason you'd want, sort of your ideal starting 11 and your best attacker out there to take advantage of that. But, hopefully we can have enough with the rest of the squad. Well, that's not going to be a problem.
No, last time we did a stream together, our streams were off at like 5 seconds. I'm currently at 1:43, 44, 45. Where you at?
Basically right around there. I just had a couple lag situations a minute ago, but we're about the same spot.
Okay, good. Throwing for Schalke here on the right-hand side. Ranful throws it in the box. Is that a corner? No. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's a corner. Nice work by Peringer there. I think set pieces last week were not that great. We need to improve on that. I mean, Oyan is doing well, but it just didn't seem to work out last week too well from what I remember. Still early, so I could be wrong. Corners in. Oh!
Wow.
That was close by Itakura.
Yeah, I mean, decent delivery, once again, as you would expect from Oyan, and it falls to, Itakura, their back post. He just kind of has one on the volley.
Whew.
Not particularly close in the end, but would have been pretty sick.
Imagine that, huh? Let's see if I can get the audio going here in the background.
Has he scored yet? He scored one goal, right?
I feel like he scored one, but I'm not positive.
That would have been, if he hadn't, that would have been quite the way to do that in front of the home crowd. Do we have are there coronavirus attendance restrictions back in place? Or I'm wondering because it doesn't look like I don't know if people just haven't finished taking their seats yet or what the situation is, but quite a few empty seats in the Veltins Arena at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if there is or not. Can you hear the game in my background?
Yeah, a little bit, mildly.
Okay. I heard that it was ramping back up in Germany, but I don't know exactly if Gelsenkirchen has any restrictions or not. So that's a good question. That's annoying me, so I'm going to turn that off.
Nicely done by Malik Chow there.
Yeah,
with two people pressuring him in that corner.
All right, looks like it's back to Kaminsky, back to Itakura.
Magnus in the chat says the Ultras are protesting corona restrictions. Is that really the case? Interesting.
Is it a corner again? It is. All right, second corner within the first 5 minutes. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can do something on this one here. No Haji right to worry about defensively for Sandhausen.
Noted SchalkeMerican Haji right.
That's right. All right, swingers in. Past everyone again. That's the second corner that's gone through everyone.
Haji right, still part of one of the great American Bundesliga moments, which was Weston McKennie assisting Haji right.
Yeah, one of the great. Go down in SchalkeMerican history. Not gonna say Schalke history, but SchalkeMerican history. Is that the only American to American combination in Germany? That's a trivia question for you.
There may have been like one other one, but I think it was I don't know. I would guess it would probably be involving Cherundolo.
Welcome Jensen to the chat. I said, hello, I'm new. I think Schalke went 2-1. I hope you're right.
Hey, I'll take any new people that want to make predictions in Schalke's favor. So welcome.
That's right. Welcome to everyone who's joining us in the chat this morning. Already wishful thinking. Well, at least for us here in the North America, or at least here in the United States, it was Thanksgiving this week. Jack, how was your Thanksgiving?
Pretty low key, but not bad. I got to spend some time with family and obviously good food involved as well. We'll see what Schalke gives us to be thankful for in this one. But
I was gonna say the same thing. Mine was pretty low key. I ate a lot, but let's see what Schalke provides us today. Because we'll see if we're thankful or not.
Well, last weekend was such a rough sports weekend for me, as you remember, with the Red Stars losing, the Bears losing as well, and the Schalke results. So. Looking for a turnaround to kick off 6:30 on a Saturday. Got to kickstart the weekend right.
Magnus says, like, for real, the Ultras have boycotted the game because of restrictions against Gelsenkirchen. Okay, there you go.
I'll have to read more about that. I hadn't heard anything about that, but noticeable absence at the moment, obviously on the feed. Quite a few empty seats.
Yeah, I did hear, because I do watch Deutsche Welle news, and it sounded like things were getting worse over there, at least in terms of coronavirus numbers, and it was a big thing on not only Angela Merkel's mind, but the new administration coming in. But I'm gonna leave politics out of this because I don't know anything about politics. So, leftovers for breakfast. There you go, William. There you go. I've had leftovers, nothing but leftovers last 2 days plus, whatever. All right, good pass in there in the midfield. Quick 1-2. Another one. Here we go. Salazar out wide. Bolter misses that open goal.
Wow.
How did Bolter miss that? Terodde would have pushed that away. But
excuse me. Sorry, I told you my voice was a mess. It looked like it just kind of got caught up in his feet a little bit. Couldn't get it out, but that's not a bad ball in from Ranful.
Ranful, yeah, it was a good pass. He could have done it.
Yeah, he really should have done better there. I mean, that's a one-on-one with the keeper to tap in.
He should have done with his I don't know if he was going for right foot, I guess. Yeah, he whiffed it.
Good work, though. It came off just kind of a series of quick 1-2s. I was about to say right before that play started, and I still kind of feel this way, that we're still a little bit too static in some of these possessional shapes. Like,
yes,
it's the guy with the ball and whoever he's looking at to make a pass are the only two people that are moving at all, and everyone else is standing like stagnant in some. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think we're helping ourselves out at the moment.
And you watch some of these really good teams in Europe, and all the players are moving around, running around, trying to get open. And I mean, now we're seeing guys because we're on a counterattack. Good counter right here. He takes a shot in distance. Was that blocked?
I'll tell you what, man. Zalazar's in the mood.
He is.
Inside 10 minutes here, he's looking.
After that interview with Marie Schulte-Bochum, I think he's been motivated, I guess.
And who wouldn't be?
Wouldn't be? Well, we should tell our new listeners where we are from. We are in the United States, hence SchalkeMerica. I'm in Washington, D.C., Jackson, Chicago, Illinois. We are SchalkeMerica. We are the English side of Schalke, the only one in the world, for those who don't know. But thanks for joining our stream. Where are you from, Jensen? I imagine, since you're Hertha Berlin fan, that you're, Hamburg fan, that you're in Germany. But you tell us where you're at. I almost made a grave mistake there calling it Hertha Berlin. It's too early. I can't tell where. I can tell any of the flags other than Schalke.
Hey, maybe Hertha will be in the second division before long, so.
Union's doing well up there. We got throw in here for Sandhausen.
We have done a decent job so far. Right after the quick changes in possession, of forcing them wide and marshaling them towards the end line and using that as an additional defender. I think we've done a good job closing them out before they can really cross the midfield line too often in possession.
Jensen, thank you for the subscription, joining us on YouTube. We appreciate that. Hamburg fan. Yep. I almost said it's too early in the morning. I almost said Hertha.
Dude,
I did say Hertha, but
Zalazar once again, man.
Here we go. Oh, good block by the defense there. Here you go. Yeah, Salazar's in the mood today. Watching old Harit tapes or something. Yeah, if you're smart, give it to Salazar.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm not trying to draw, massive conclusions from 10 minutes, but like, this is the kind of thing we were saying on the podcast last week. Is like, that's what you're missing. Then if you take him out for Donny Latza, like,
oh
wow, Malik. Oh my goodness! Sorry, we're interrupting ourselves, like commenting on what's happening because there's chances are coming so thick and fast.
Malik Chow like set himself up and hits the corner of the post.
Malik Chow hit like a curler with his left foot to hit the top post.
Watch this replay. Oh, you can't watch the box. What a move there, and then left-footed shot.
Yeah, he sells the shot on his right, gets the defender to go to ground, cuts it back on his left, and almost scores an absolute.
Oh, and the rebound! I didn't even see the rebound. Almost went in too.
That was disgusting from Malik Chow.
Bulter went for the rebound and missed it just wide.
That's your center back, Funk.
Yes,
dude,
sir.
I cannot. I mean, watch Sandhausen immediately score on the counter and just like,
yeah. That's just how it is.
No. Hey, but listen, like, when Malik Chow feels confident enough to do that, that usually means that the team in general is feeling good and that they're feeling loose and like think they have control of the game. Because usually, once we're in a good spot, Malik Chow will start coming forward and doing those things every once in a while.
But these are opportunities that you need to score in too, because the longer it goes to this score line, the more Sandhausen gets to the match, and the more your confidence goes down. So they need to make one of these things pay off. You could open the gates if you score early enough, but time will tell here. At the time, defense is passing back to Frazel. Let's see what Bulter can do today. It's a big opportunity for Bulter. Bulter's been kind of quiet lately. Peringer as well. Peringer has been coming off almost like a super sub, not quite, but he had a big goal a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, when he slid kind of and scored as he was falling down. Yeah, it was an interesting one.
Here's a replay again of Tiao. Wonderful fake. Set himself up for the shot.
I mean, that is inches.
That's classy.
That's inches away.
Oh, had the keeper beat completely.
I mean,
great shot.
One for the Schalke trophy cabinet. No actual trophies, but an almost goal from Malik Chow will hang that one in the trophy cabinet.
And this is kind of what we were alluding to, Magnus, saying, can we score without Terodde? That is the main question.
We'll find out.
Our season in the mood.
I mean, the thing is, I mean.
Yellow card, here we go. I was going to say, how's that not a foul?
Generally, when Terodde is out, you need a little bit more of the team to get involved in the chance creation because he can't be the focal point. And I mean, at the moment, we've had some decent success down the wings, and then the last 5 minutes or so after that sort of wide start, you've had Salazar starting to go crazy centrally now that it's opened up a little bit. And so I think, I mean, the recipe looks decent at the moment. You've had several different people on the end of chances are kind of getting involved in around the box, so hopefully we can keep that going.
Yeah. Updated one. The scoreboard, it looked like it hadn't updated yet. So
no injury to Aydin, right? Just rotation potentially, or because Trolinov.
So I saw something.
He's unavailable because of injury, but
yeah, I saw something about Aydin, but I didn't. I think it was just going to be on the bench. Latza, I think, was the one who picked up injury.
Salazar again, first to the ball.
You gotta love his hunger today.
Dude, I want Marie to interview me before work on Monday. I'll just be electric.
Yeah. You see how motivated Salazar is.
I didn't see that happen live. What was that? Oh yeah, just a high foot going in, kicking. Right, he got Ranful in the head there.
Yeah,
you didn't see him, but still a high boot.
Yeah,
nothing intentional there though.
Dirty player. Just kidding. Are you going every match day from Schalke Live? Sorry, my English is not perfect. We go as often as we can when the games are not on Friday. Fridays or any time during the week, we cannot do a live stream because of our jobs. But on the weekends, we try when we can. We have been fairly confident, fairly consistent this year when the games have been on the weekends we've been on. So
Richard has. My attendance has been a little more spotty, but I'm here today.
I said we. The show.
Just trying to give you the credit you deserve.
I appreciate it.
He's the one grinding on the going with these twice a weeks.
Good morning, Charlie. Charlie's on Facebook this morning. A little bit of the Schalke Canadian group on here. Now we got the Schalke American groups on here. Good.
So far, Canada on Twitter always just retweeting our links. We love our Canadians up north. They're far too kind for us in terms of
yes,
helping to promote us.
We need to get them on the show at some point so we can give them a boost as well. For those who don't know about them, but so far to the point of this game, two things that stuck out for me: Salazar's on it, the Marie effect, if you want, and then that Malik Thiaw, what a great shot he had to set himself up first of all, and then a left-footed shot hit the post. Bolter misses the rebound just wide, but we need to get a goal. We are in the 17th minute, and it's 0-0 still. So the longer it's at the scoreline, the more Sandhausen going to get into this matchup.
Yeah, no, I mean the urgency is there for the most part. I mean, because Zalazar is definitely pushing the tempo when he gets on it, kind of spurring everyone and pulling them along with him. So I do think that we're looking dangerous, the last 10 minutes especially.
Yeah. Our Sandhausen trying to play.
There you go.
Out. There we go. Nice turnover. Crosses it in. Overhead of Bolter.
But that was, Drexler. Nice, kind of like quick counter press there from Drexler almost to win that back.
We don't do enough of that because I think when we do that,
when
we do that, we get the ball, but we haven't done that much of it. And like you said, great footwork there by Drexler. Here comes Sandhausen on the left-hand side. Look at the guys are attacking as a pack when they go for the ball. That's how you want to see it.
I mean, that's Salazar, running after they get going to ground too. I mean, he's putting in the work rate all over the pitch at the moment.
Quickly played out. Oyan back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky over to Itakura. By the way, speaking of Itakura, I just got the new Schalke magazine with Itakura on the cover. They made it into a little comic strip there, the first few pages of it. It's pretty nice.
That reminds me as well. I got that. Remember, I told you my buddy Tyler was purchasing me that sort of diagram of the Huntelaar goal in the Bernabeu. I got that shipped over. I just gotta go buy a frame for it. Maybe I'll show it on the next stream and try to find a spot for it in the background somewhere. But
well, all those who are joining us here this morning on the watch along, welcome to the stream. Tell us in the chat where you're from. We know a couple of new people in the house already, but if you haven't done so yet, let us know where you are on the stream. Thank you for joining us as we hopefully Schalke get a victory today. Starting off the game very well. Salazar is the man in form today so far. So let's see if he can keep this up for the game and get some kind of result for us. Gramotzis needs it more than anything else.
Nice ball out from Flick.
Oh,
Ranful can't control it though.
My hope that maybe we'd see some with no Iden, maybe see some Becker, but that's not going to happen. He played for the U23s yesterday, I think. Scored a goal in the 2-0 win.
Yeah, the curious disappearance of Timo Becker continues. It is surprising, and I mean, I don't know, maybe he's just too much of an in-betweener. Where he in terms of his position, but he did pretty consistently play, right back more than center back. Last season. So I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. You think he would have been involved a little bit more, but maybe he'll feature as the season goes on and injuries accumulate, that sort of thing. But
counter there by Sandhausen, cleared away. That was a good cross in the box. This is really their first venture into our half here with the ball. Oh, good passing around. Cleared away by Itakura. You mentioned this is a big game for Florian Flick. Last game, obviously, Paulson's been so good for us defensively, and he had a goal line clearance in the game. Flick will be important that he helps out defensively when he can, and then also stabilizes that midfield to prevent any kind of attacks from Sandhausen. So big game for him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't think Salazar has anything to prove at the moment, so it's not like a big game for him, coming in place of Donny Latza. But somebody like Florian Flick obviously doesn't have maybe quite the claim on that position. So yeah, a lot for him to kind of show off today and see what he can bring us. Tempo certainly dropped down a little bit the last 5 minutes or so. Some nice one-touch passing here from Sandhausen into the final third. Foul on Malik Chow, kind of on the edge of the box. Don't know if they've had a set piece yet. I forget, but that's going to be one of their first moments for sure.
The joys of doing a live stream. Son walking in is like, "Hey, what's up?" And then the dog runs out here, chasing everybody out of the room. Not Schalke related higher restrictions in the US. I have tickets to go to Florida in February, but it's difficult. Yeah, it's actually getting a little better, but we'll hear there's always this rumors about this new variant coming out that could tighten things up. But at least where I'm at, I don't know about Jack.
Yeah. No, I think it's pretty open for the most part in the States right now, and as everyone's saying in the chat, I mean, if a place like Florida is going to be more open than other states, just because sort of these things are tied politically in ways that perhaps they shouldn't be, but there's going to be some states that are going to be loose around some of these things, and Florida is definitely going to be one of those.
Yeah, and my state is very most people are vaccinated here, and the numbers are really low. So it depends where you're at too. If the numbers are high, could change things. The numbers are low, So for the most part, everything's open. I know someone who's been traveling almost every day, so it's not that bad. You just got to get lots of COVID tests and stuff like that.
I think we still have a mask mandate in Illinois at the moment.
Do you?
In businesses and stuff? At least I think we do.
We go back and forth. All right, corner kick here for Sandhausen. Be important for us to clear it away. Kick is in. Ooh, they got a header win over the bar. Goal kick for Frazel. I keep thinking it's a goalie taking a kick because their jerseys are typical what a goalie would wear. You should be good, Magnus. Should be good. Oh, turnover there by Itakura. Leads to a counter here by Sandhausen. Crossing to the box. Pass everybody. Ooh, luckily the shot goes high and wide.
Yeah, fell in a fairly dangerous area. Just couldn't keep it down there.
Yeah.
Leaning back a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Itakura normally doesn't make those kind of passes, but that was a very relaxed and lazy pass. Well, we got this pause and play. I want to give a plug to some other streamers for Schalke. If you understand German, definitely give these guys a follow as well. You got Schalke Corner, Cedric Zalmat, Koningsblau TV, and Schalke Botschaft. All three are excellent follows if you are a Schalke fan, as I imagine you are if you're watching us today. So definitely give those guys some love as well.
Well, unless for Jensen, of course, in the chat.
Yeah, we appreciate you here, Jensen. Throw in for Sandhausen deep in there on the right-hand side. My screen got worried there. It turned purple for a minute. All right. Foul on Bulter. There's a picture of we joke about how Bulter always looks angry, and there's a picture with him, Terodde, and I forget who else was in the picture, all holding a beer in their hand, drinking. They're all smiling, but I'm like, he still looks angry in that picture. Normally, I'd give it to
like he's having a
Leon,
good time
but
and he's glad to be there, but the beer's just a little bit too warm.
yeah, this is not
Just
the right
slightly
temperature. I'd give it to Salazar here. He's been hot today, but they don't listen to me. Cleared away by Sandhausen.
I mean, it's difficult to be upset about
This is
an
true.
Oweyan set
Oweyan
piece,
is our best set piece taker for sure.
I should have listened to Abel, man.
What
as you said. I mean, did you say that Abel was big on Oweyan preseason?
Yeah,
Or was that Frazel as well?
Frazel as well. Oh, shot from distance just as goes wide.
Yeah, I've just been. I don't know. I didn't know enough about Oweyan preseason, but he's just been shockingly good, like from the very beginning. Just immediately. There's certain people that kind of just jump off the screen that are on a different level, and he's been that for most of the minutes he's played this season, I feel.
Flick with that shot from distance. He slipped on the shot. He claims it was deflected away, but good shot from Flick. You like to see that from him. Get involved in the game as best he can, offensively and defensively. And here we go on another counterattack. 3 guys around him. Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, I mean, Bolter didn't really help him out there with when he decided to lay that into his feet.
Quick throw in by Kaminsky over to Itakura.
It's wasteful by Sandhausen, though.
Yeah. I hope they keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, the tempo's definitely slowed down a little bit here, like I said.
Yeah.
I don't really mind that. I mean, I liked the energy we were bringing, but I also don't mind us sitting in possession for a little bit longer and just kind of making them chase the ball.
Yeah, as long as we keep doing things with the ball, I think it's important. It's when we just start doing these passes, just midfield to defense, and keep it there, doing nothing with it. That's when you kind of draw them out of their shell, and maybe they get a turnover and lead to a counterattack that could be potentially very clinical. But I think at the moment they're trying to get them out of their shell as well. They're playing a little deep. Good play there. Good hold up by Bulter.
Strong header by Itakura there.
Mm-hmm.
Just bounce it around. No one could get possession of it. And then Itakura was like, okay, I'll put a stop to that.
Yeah.
Rises up.
Ronfeld's been involved in the game fairly well compared to how he normally does. So it's good to see because that one cross he had was really good. The one on the ground, the Bulter should have put away. That was another good opportunity there. Williams says, I really like the squad that's been built with the talk of Ranjik perhaps to take over to Man United. I do wonder if the board picked him to take over, what kind of players we would have. Yeah, there was a question about Ranjik and our thoughts on Man United signing him. And I like Ranjik, I do. But I think the signing of him is interesting to me, Jack, and I'm curious what your thoughts are because it's an interim position, 6 months with at least what I heard, 6 months, and then he gets a consultancy job. After that, whether that's director of footballs or what exactly, we don't know exactly, but that seems odd to me because Ranjik is not the guy who will typically take a manager job unless it's a bigger gig. Oh, here we go. In the box, cross. Ooh, no one got that ball. And it doesn't seem like there's anything there he likes to have full control of the power. It doesn't look like that's an opportunity for that. So I don't know if it's going to have enough time for him to do what he needs to do there. What are your thoughts on the signing?
I mean, I think with the 2-year consultancy, it can become attracted to him for some sense. And it's, in my opinion, it's the kind of thing that Man U has been missing basically since Sir Alex Ferguson departed, because there's been so much talk over the past few seasons about, who's actually making the decisions in terms of their transfer market moves and
probably the Glazers.
Yeah, I mean, player recruitment. I mean, is it how much of this is part of some sort of cohesive squad building vision, and how much of this is here's a shiny player that looks good that would sell some shirts and bring them in and just kind of have somebody else sorted out on the back end. But if anything, I think Man U could definitely benefit from a figure like Ranić if he's given enough control to help plan things out. So we'll see. But hey, if we can't have him, somebody's got to. He's obviously very good at what he does. So
yeah, I do always enjoy listening to him speak. I do. I will say that. Whether it's about his philosophy or just other philosophies, I heard one recently where he talked about Klopp, Guardiola, and all the other managers. Easy one for Frazel to scoop up. Quickly plays it out. Nice long deep throw. Speaking of throws, I saw a goalie this past week, and I don't know what league it was. He threw it. Yeah, that's a foul. He threw it almost the entirety of the pitch. It was a world record, I think, in terms of distance for a throw, and it almost landed in the opposition's goal and the goal of the goalie's box. That's how far it was. That's crazy. Most goalies can't kick that far.
We got the post foul upset Bolter close up.
Nice.
As he's walking away. That means something's about to happen. We're gaining the Bolter momentum.
The Bolter sightings are increasing. Good pass. Corner.
They said that. I think that they may have said that was out on us, and I don't agree with that.
Yeah. My latest lag has put me a couple seconds behind you, more than it was already. Yeah, we need to find a goal here. Sloppy or pretty, I don't care. This needs to go in. I need to lead at halftime here. We're in the 32nd minute, going to the 33rd.
This is starting to get real chippy. They're just taking this down like for fun at this point. There's been a couple. What was that? I arguably would have given a card for that one, just because that was he didn't even attempt to go for the ball.
So looking at the current stats, 8-2 in our favor. Shots on target, the lone one probably was I would guess a TL one. Possession 73-27 in our favor. We got about 100 plus more passes than them. Our passing accuracy is doing pretty well today. Actually, it's 86%. We've been in the mid to low 70s lately. And fouls 6-2 in favor of Sandhausen. So they're hacking us for sure.
Nice ball in from Oweyan, which you'll probably see in a second if you haven't already.
Yeah. So missed everybody.
Yeah, Bolter couldn't get the direct that on target. I think he hit that wide, but
Salazar needs to get back in this game. He's kind of cooled off here the last few minutes. We've seen more of Bolter lately, which is good, but Salazar's kind of quieted off the last 5-10 minutes or so.
Yeah, well, when things were moving a little bit quicker, he was very much sort of, I think, the impetus for that. And then we said, yeah, things calmed down a little bit, and he hasn't been on the ball pushing the pace as much.
We might need to talk with Schalke to get Marine there for halftime talks. I don't know. All right, ball on the left-hand side. Good pass up there, top of the box. Gonna get a shot off. He does. Easy save.
Right on cue, though.
There you go. Out of coffee. Put a shot on goal. That's what you want, right? That's how Terodde scored last week. Can't score if you don't put the shot on goal. Kermot's showing his footwork by picking up the ball.
Off topic, but I don't know if you follow Watke for like the U.S. men's national team stuff, but his compilations of like Berhalter, like behind the back passes when the balls come out to the sidelines, stuff like that are absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I've been watching this. There's this I forget if it's a German or Russian guy think it's a Russian guy does like commentary on U.S. men's national team games. It's been interesting. All right, good pass over the top. Can anyone get it? Can Peringer get it? No.
Quick throw in before they get set. There you go. Good. Ooh.
Oof.
No, I like that though. That was positive. That's what I wanted to
Yes.
see.
Yes.
You got them kind of out of position, get the throw in, push the tempo
Absolutely.
before they can reset.
Anything to make them uncomfortable. is
Oh,
what you wanna do.
nice ball across and just like a step in front of Bolter there.
Bolter's got 2 quality opportunities in this game. He's got to put away. Should be up 2-0.
Who was that? Was that Drexler from? I think that may have been Drexler. That was not a great cross from him. Malik, that was a nice ball from Malik Chow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice split seam pass.
And not a whole lot wrong from that effort from Peringer there. I mean, he had to reach to even get that, and still got it right across the front of goal.
I think Bolter's in the right position. He's gonna show a little bit more hunger to finish these off. Match of the week: Chelsea versus Man United. What? This isn't the match of the week, Sky? Come on.
Schalke Sandhausen, just appointment television.
Yeah. Mid to lower table, top of table clash. Mid to table clash. All right, ball over the top. Oh, nice header on it. Oh, terrible by the keeper. Oh, but he got it back. As a goalkeeper, when you make that kind of mistake, you kind of hope it comes back up to you like it did right there.
And apologies, I'm a little bit under the weather, so any extracurricular noises you hear from me related to the sinuses, I apologize in advance.
All right, ball out wide right. Nice cut in there.
Ooh.
Is that not a foul? Okay. I thought the referee was checking in on Drexler. He was just drawing the little circle on the ground. Certainly a foul. I don't know if it was a yellow. Good position here. Salazar with power or Obion with accuracy. That's the. I'm inclined to go power.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Salazar. Oweon's joining the wall with Bolter.
Oh, yeah, I see him there. Big kick here.
These are the moments you miss Naldo.
Yes. Oof, over the bar. Good pace to it. Just wasn't on target. Those are the kind of times you want to see him go far post, and with that curler. Guys love that short-sided
nice
top corner kick. Oh, yeah, that's
nice
nice
job by Flick there, yeah.
Yeah. Nice flick by Flick.
Yep. Nice touch by Oweon.
You're playing a little bit more freedom and creativity here. I like that.
Yeah, man. Ranful for me is just he's tough.
Certainly not the worst person we've had in that position over the last 2 years, but this year.
I just feel like he can't exploit some of the spaces that like Cherlinoff and I can exploit when those gaps are open. He just doesn't have.
Maybe that makes sense as the first substitutions. You get Cherlinoff in for Ranful.
I think he was injured, so that's why he wasn't starting. Yeah, I think he along with Terodde and Dani Latza. aren't available.
All right, Schalke regain position. There were a lot of ball going back and forth. Really, no one doing anything. But there you go, Kaminsky finding. Nope, that's a foul. That's Bolter. That's a fair yellow. Came in a little aggressive there. Oof. Oh, okay. I saw the player flip.
That guy made a meal of that. I mean,
yeah. Oh, I saw him step on him, and I thought he flipped because of the step. I'm like, damn, that's an aggressive step, but his body collided, and he made a meal of it, like you said.
Like when he went down, he was holding his right leg, which didn't take like any of the contact. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a disappointing first half, though, if we don't find a way to get the ball in the back of the net here. I mean, the longer this game goes on, the more concerned you have to be, because all it's going to take is, just that one moment from Sandhausen to make the difference here. Not a ton of really good chances, but certainly a couple, pretty good opportunities that have fallen Bolter's way that he hasn't taken advantage of yet, but need to be creating a little bit more against a team like Sandhausen.
Yeah. And now here they come, swinging it in, cleared away by Itakura. More defending impacts. What do you like to see to cause them turnovers? Oh, that's out. All right. Shots are now 12-3. Don't know what that was by Roundful.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a poor sequence from Roundful.
Yeah. All right, they come on the counterattack. All right, the ball goes wide left, crosses in. Oh, top of the box. Moving around, cross in, back door. Shot is Di Santo special.
Was that not deflected? Did you just miss that?
It might have. I don't know. Looking at the league leaders for goals this year, Bergstaller being at the top. I don't think he's had that many goals in his Schalke career as he does his first half of the season.
Oh yeah, you're right. That didn't even. I thought that deflected. That's just that's atrocious. Wow.
I could have done that.
One of those shots that's so bad that you give the guy that took it the benefit of the doubt. There was no way he could have hit it that poorly. Like it had to have been deflected. No, he managed.
Yeah. All right, Frosel with the goal kick here. I didn't even think that went out. I thought that was a throw-in for Schalke. That's how bad it was. Oh, somehow it gets the Bolter. Good hold up there. Early on, all the 50-50s were going our way. Now they're pretty even.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
it's a great ball. Great find from Oweyan. Finds Salazar with the header.
How did the keeper
gets it low, but the keeper gets down for it. Yeah, just not placed particularly well. But
no, right at the goalie.
Yeah, good effort from Salazar.
He went for the header that bounced on the ground, which it can bounce anywhere, but the keeper read that all the way. either direction the goalie would have gone in. I mean, at least he's on target, I guess. You got to be happy about that. We got a foul here. Injury to Sandhausen player. Well, we're certainly getting stoppage time here. We're in the 45th minute, and there's a player down. I didn't see any contact against him. I don't know if he ran into somebody or what. Oh, he's up. Imagine at least 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Nope, just one. Yeah, that was a nice cross there by Oyan to Salazar. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. You imagine he's going to blow the whistle here any minute as soon as they cross midfield. Yeah, Drexler down the left-hand side here. Looking for a cross. He finds it. Cleared away. Oh, quick cross by Drexler there. Really finds nobody. That should be half right there.
Yeah, it should pretty much be it.
There it is. So we are at halftime here. 0-0, kind of what we feared. We're going with how well we started. Looking at shots in this first half. 13-4 in our favor, 73 possession to 27. We've had almost 200 more passes than they have in this game, and passing accuracy is an 86%, which is pretty high. Yet we've done nothing with it, Jack. Not the ideal ending to the first half, but I guess we're not down.
Yeah, I mean, the one positive you can take away is that definitely, I think, enough volume and quality of chance in the first half to say that we could easily have at least one goal. I think,
Yeah.
under different circumstances. So, but I think still more needs to be done in the second half, and I think that tempo that we had, maybe after 5 minutes or so, that we had for a bit there earlier in the half is something that we need to see a little bit more consistently. In the second, we definitely fell asleep, but we slowed down the tempo, and there wasn't a whole lot happening for a decent stretch there for a while. Really when we were getting them out of shape is when we had Zaltzar on the ball centrally, kind of pulling the strings and forcing defenders into some tougher decisions. So hopefully we can see more of that in the second half.
Just watching that replay of Tiao's kick, it was a nice one there. But yeah, we're at halftime. We're gonna go get some refreshments. Go to bathrooms if you need to. We'll catch you here back in a few minutes as we get back to the game. See you in a couple. We are back from intermission. Well, we are not Schalke. Schalke's still at intermission right now. But yeah, Tucktown says that answer is no. We cannot score without Terodde. It appears that way so far. We are struggling to get the final ball in there. Bolter had some 2 quality opportunities. Salazar point blank with a header, as well as Malik Tiao off the post there. So yeah, we cannot get that final ball in there for whatever reason, and it's really annoying. I had time to refill my drink there, get my coffee. Not sure why, but my ESPN is not working for me, which is my scoreboard for today. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. There was Jack. Boom.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Just doing a little F1 at halftime, you know.
Oh, how's it going right now?
Not bad, not bad.
Boom. There we go.
Do you expect to see any subs coming right out of halftime? I personally do not, but
I do not. I mean, look at who we got on the bench. So Paulson is an option, but Flick isn't playing that bad. Wouters, Raskowski, we'll see how, he could probably bring something offensively. Idrizi possibly, maybe Aiden. I can see Aiden maybe on the right. I wouldn't see that at halftime. We really don't have many options, honestly. Razakowski, Idrizi, and Aiden probably the ones I think would probably lean on unless we get a lead early on and then maybe seeing Victor Paulson at some point. Obviously, Matriciani, we always seem to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see much. How about you?
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I think we would probably both feel that like Aiden is an upgrade over Ranful if we decide we want to see him at some point. A couple decent moments of Ranful in the first half, but a couple other moments that were frustrating. I thought Flick's been okay.
Yeah,
so far in this one as well. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Drexler's been decent, I think. Bolter and Peringer have been playing well. Bolter just needs to finish off his opportunities.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tiao has been playing very well. So, yeah, it's not many changes you would make other than Ranful for sure. And then depends on what the score is, who you'd bring on. But Aiden seems the most logical decision there. And then I wouldn't mind seeing Razakowski at some point, honestly. Maybe not for Salazar, but maybe for Drexler or something like that. Or Peringer. Or Bolter, I guess, whichever one's more tired. But yeah. Deep analysis there, huh? I'm enjoying these German commercials, Jack. Don't get to see these kind of commercials often.
It's making me thirsty for some German beer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that, Magnus. He says Idris is really probably the only offensive player we have on that bench. Rizikowski's just there filling the bench. Yeah. I think Aiden's probably more offensive than Idrisi at this point, but both those players are really, that's our main options that we have off the bench here. Maybe see Fairman as a lone striker. What do you think? See the hold-up play? Need some filtered water myself. I know some people have been you can see the game. There's commercials there, but some people have been successful with their live streams on Facebook or wherever. But again, we don't want to go down that rabbit hole. We've already been there a couple of times. Got a little slap on the wrist. We don't want to risk shutting the page down or anything like that.
Yeah, the DFB does not mess around when it comes to
correct.
as good as their like social streams are and some of the media that they have around it, they could obviously do a much better job not penalizing people for resharing footage.
Yeah.
I've never understood that personally.
No. It at least makes more sense than what's like Serie A does. Serie A is similar, very strict with the footage, but they got a whole lot of issues that they got to work on first. Piracy is not one of them, but Bundesliga I can see, or DFB, why they do that. I guess. I mean, it only promotes the game. I don't understand. You know what I mean? It's only doing good for their game. Now, if someone's trying to pirate it and make it seem like it's theirs, yes, for sure. But the people are just sharing highlights and stuff. I don't see what the big deal is. You're promoting the league. You already have the emblem on there, so you know it's theirs. So I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, especially when it comes to like stuff that's being shared on Twitter. I mean, you're looking at highlights that people they're not watching those games, and they probably wouldn't have. But if they see those highlights, maybe they're gonna have their interest piqued, and they'll turn into a match, next weekend or something. So I don't see how it's anything other than a net positive. But I'm sure there's nuance that I just can't understand, not being corporate telecommunications guy or something. But
so that's what you do for Schalke. All right, second half is getting ready to kick off here. Schalke with the kickoff. Well, we need to see more here coming out of the second half. We need to see some. See, look, Magnus says he works with the DFB material as well, but even though his company has the right to strike all the time, so yeah, they're very strict. It's nice that we've had one-on-one emails with the DFB, but the reasons for those emails are not
nicely done by Itakura here.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Bolter.
One pass. Come on, buddy. Oh, good back heel. Oof. Corner kick.
Well, a bright start.
Yeah.
Itakura kind of made something happen there, avoided a couple of defenders, played a really nice ball to Bolter on the break, and
that pass to Peringer or Salazar, whoever that was, could have been a lot better. You hate it when there's one defender in the way and they hits the defender, but all right, let's see what Oyan can do in this corner kick here. Oof, cleared away. Salazar could not shake the defender away for that shot.
Ranful, I think that was Ranful, right? Gets caught in position. Not great there.
Here's a counterattack. 3-on-2. Oh, fuck.
There it is. Just takes the one moment, and yeah, it's.
And who caused a turnover?
I mean, to be fair, that ball should have come to Ranful a little bit earlier, but I mean that's a pretty bad giveaway, especially. I mean, like when you have possession in the final third like that, so many of your players are in front of the ball. That anytime that you turn it over, it's going to be even that more dangerous. And
so those who missed it, Ranfil turns it over, leads to a counterattack by Sandhausen. Sandhausen 3-on-2. The guy with the ball really driving at the defense, really getting his man wide open, slides it over to him, who one times it past to Frazel. Not the ideal way to start the second half, down 1-0 to lowly Sandhausen.
Did Flick play that correctly in your opinion? I mean, not to question him too much, but at some point should he have sold out for that?
He should have sold out because he had two guys on the backside.
Yeah, because he had teammates coming over to help.
Yeah,
the timing was difficult because they were so far behind the play for most of that. But
right, because the trailer could have gotten the guy on the far right side, and then whoever's in that middle next to Flick could have gotten the ball player, and he could have sold out and gone for the other side or whatever. But
yeah, and I mean, don't want to get defeatist here. Just only in the 48th minute, a lot of football to play left. But this is exactly the kind of result that's going to get Gramatza sacked.
Yes.
At home against 17th place Sandhausen. yeah, I mean, for his sake, I hope they turn it around because I don't know how much longer he survives with a couple of poor results like this. I mean, once again, we talked about St. Pauli coming up next. That's not going to be an easy fixture.
No.
Needed to bag the points here, and it's not going our way.
Yeah, we need to bag all 3 points, and yeah, like you said, it's not happening right now, and so
and like as we always say, I mean, we're not on the ground, we're not watching what's going on in training, but basically anytime, I mean, to Magnus's point here, this is what I was about to mention because Magnus is bringing up, he's saying, Ranful's bad, called it long ago. You can't tell me that Timo Becker cannot offer you
exactly
what Ranful's offering you with probably a little bit of better ball security as well. And maybe I'm just dead wrong about that. And, my appraisal of Becker is completely out of whack, but, Malik Chow has been very comfortable in the second division this season. And, Timo Becker had basically the same number of minutes at that same Bundesliga level. It's just shocking that he can't be involved. And I'm not saying that he should necessarily be starting over an Aydin or somebody in that kind of role, but, Ranful, I'm surprised that he's like second choice ish on the depth chart.
Yeah. And yeah, it's frustrating, honestly. And I mean, we're not there day to day to see what Becker does or doesn't do in practice. But I mean, from what we've seen optics wise from the whole last season, and then looking at the quality we have this season, you imagine he would be an upgrade for most players that are on that right side, other than maybe Aydin. And why he doesn't get any opportunities is beyond us. Here come the left-hand side cross. Oof, cleared away by Itakura. Sandhausen cycling the ball out to the right-hand side. Good defense there by Oweyan. Throw in for Sandhausen. Oh, Ranful got his leg broken. I think it's time to bring in Aydin. Well, we mentioned at halftime that was the weakness of the team in the first half was Ranful. Probably the first guy who should come off, and he still needs to be the first guy to come off. It's sooner than...
There's a number of Schalke players walking over to the corner to start warming up right now.
If that's the only reason they're playing him, because Ranful is one of the 3 players they actually paid, that's a ludicrous reason. And that's probably Gramozzi's more than anything else. All right. Good counter here. Final ball is missing every time. Throwing for Ranful into the box. Can we get a corner? Can we get a cross? Corner kick. Oh, no. Is that a throw-in? Throw-in.
I'd like to see a little bit more from Pieringer.
Yeah. He had that one pass to Boulter in the first half, but that's about it.
Yeah. Boulter's been, I feel, definitely the more lively of the two.
Yeah. Corner is in. Cleared away by Sandhausen. And if we don't score soon, Sandhausen is going to be getting more and more confident. Oh, good play.
Yeah, that was actually a nice tackle by Ranful there.
Maybe he needs to play on the left-hand side, not the right.
I think I'll keep Oweyan in that position.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All the passes were going our way in the first half, and now it's like the opposite. Every pass is going into a Sandhausen defender. Even when we get shots on targets, it's just easy save for the goalkeeper.
That was from the defender, actually. I think that made the contact there.
All right, the quarterback out to Tiao. Tiao looking right to Roundful looking ahead. Good pass to Salazar. Salazar with the cross. Oh, that's a corner kick. Getting plenty of opportunity here, but just not putting anything away. And by opportunities, I mean corner kicks. I don't mean shots on target.
Interesting that Pieringer is looking like more of a focal point in the second half. They're trying to play balls into him.
I mean, Bulter plays best when he's a second striker. Maybe that's why they're going for that.
Itakura, kind of glancing header there.
Cleared away by Sandhausen. We won't be staying on much longer after the game ends. I actually have to run to a house viewing. Actually trying to buy a house. We're going to look at some houses here. We got an appointment, apparently. So I told him Schalke first, then we go look at the houses. Maybe that's a bad decision. Ball just bouncing around right now. Here we go. Schalke got position on wide left. Oh, cleared away. This guy right back from Sandhausen doing his best Ralph Fairman impersonation with the long hair, beard. All right, ball swings out wide right here. Ronful looking ahead. Salazar crosses it in. Oh! Drexler. Checks again on the end of that pass from Salazar. Didn't get much on it, though. Good placement. Didn't trouble the keeper, really. I think the defender got a little bit on that, too, as well. Maybe that's why it wasn't as hard, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult for Drexler to get a lot of power on that either because it's pretty lofted from Zalazar as well. Zalazar kind of almost like, moving away from where he was hitting it, so he's not going to get as much oomph into that cross.
Yeah. There was a Terodde sighting before the game. He was given the award for breaking the record in the Zweite Liga. That's a hard foul.
Flick with an attempted through ball there all the way to Bolter.
The Drexler that went down? Pieringer.
Yeah, Pieringer.
All right, quickly played out by Schalke. Over to the right to Rodful. Rodful cutting in. Oh, good pass.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Oyan, baby. Best left back in Europe. Maybe. There we go. 1-1. 1-1.
And I'm not entirely sure. It looked like that may have been an accidental pass from Randful. Like it went through further, but Drexler happened to be. We'll see this again.
Yeah, he went for Salazar and Mrs. Salazar went right to, or maybe it was Bolter. Maybe it was a dummy by Bolter for all I know.
Yeah.
But a great pass.
It may have been intentional. If that was intentional to Drexler, then it's a nice ball. I couldn't tell or not, but Drexler, nice cutback, ultimately, and then Oyan, slicing finish.
There we go. Good finish. That's the finish you want to see. That's the finish we expect from Oyan. He's been
big time.
One of our best players this year. Big goal. Big goal.
Now keep the tempo up.
Yeah, exactly. 1-1.
There you go. No, this is great. Corner kick immediately. This is what I'm talking about.
Beautiful.
And Oyan's pumping up the crowd as he runs to the corner. That's what you want to see.
Drexler looks winded. Cleared away by Sandhausen.
Ooh.
Oh, over the top. Magnus says, I'm convinced Raffle doesn't have the distraction.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. I wasn't sure if that was, an
I think it was
intentional
going for
pass or
Bolter.
not, but yeah.
Now, Bolter maybe knew that he was behind him, but I don't think Raffle maybe knew that. But either way, we'll take it. Goal's a goal. Good finish.
Very important goal.
I was hoping to see Gramozzi just wipe his head after that goal.
I mean, he should be.
Yeah. Bad pass by Frazel, causing a turnover there.
There you go.
Yeah, good defensive work. Is that Tiao on the tackle? Cleared away.
Zalazar, I love how often he just goes to ground, and even if he doesn't get the ball, he often forces the guy in possession and do like an errant touch to avoid
him.
They slide and then they lose the ball anyway. Hand to the face.
Yeah.
Terodde there. That's what they're called. Bayless out there. They had possession for a minute down there in the
Yeah.
It's a little soft, but
at least he didn't go down like a gunshot victim, right? He tried to muscle through it a little bit.
Oh my God, what a ball through. Oh man. Another situation where Bolter can't get out of his feet. A lofted, who played that? Was that Kaminsky? So a ball over, yeah, it was Kaminsky. There's that long ball from Kaminsky. Yeah. Zalazar just drifted in behind and I think was almost a little bit surprised that he received it. And then just Bolter can't get it out of his feet, tries to go for like the quick shot there.
And that one, of all his opportunities, that was the hardest, I think. Certainly behind him and his feet. I couldn't get around it, but
what a ball from Kaminsky.
Yeah. Let me see more of that today, please.
Eric just said he was gone for 30 minutes. What happened?
Everything happened.
Yeah.
Ranful causing mistakes, caused a turnover for them to score, and then a beautiful counter that Ranful started that Ovion put away. This is still not ideal. We're 63rd minute now. We need to get another goal here, take the lead here.
But yeah, Eric, essentially a through ball from Ranful that we are unsure of its intended target, but ultimately caught Drexler in stride. He played a nice cutback to Oweon, who had a very nice finish for us to level it up. And then it's been a pretty frantic 3-4 minutes after that goal.
Yeah. Perringer doing the work on the defensive end. Gotta like to see that.
Has to be said, in the interest of fairness, good response from Ranful after the bad giveaway that led to Sandhausen's first goal. He's made a couple nice defensive plays and has made some efforts tracking back, and then obviously involved in the goal that we scored as well. So credit where credit's due. Good response from him. Didn't totally fall out of the game after that happened.
Yes, we did score, Campos. Oweon, a nice goal from assist from, I guess, Drexler was. Oh. Boom! Look at that, baby. Campos.
There it is.
Bolter, baby. The angry tree. 2-1. Look at Buskins.
Yeah, Buskins is attacking Schroeder. Dude, once again, ball comes out for Oweon on the left-hand side, plays a dangerous ball, and it bounces around, but Bolter there to mop it up.
Yeah.
See, this is exactly what we just said after that goal. Keep the pressure up, keep the intensity. They're on the ropes.
Yeah, it's just like a boxing situation. Shift. They're ready to get knocked out. Just keep putting pressure on them. Good pass.
Definitely no offside. Yeah, Drexler's the one who initially knocks it down, and then I think Pieringer ultimately knocks it back to Bolter.
Yeah, off his chest, right to Bolter. Boom.
Yeah, Bolter brings it down, falls to Pieringer.
Boom.
That's dude. That's a Bolter's
gonna be credit too for not taking a chance at that ball that came near him. It was behind him, but he let it go.
That's a poor
There we
clearance
go.
from the Sandhausen defender. That header just kind of back into play.
Saludos desde Perú. ¿Cómo estás, Campos? ¿Cómo estás el tiempo ahí en Perú? We are multilingual here in SchalkeMerica. 2-1. Yes, it is 2-1. If you're watching us on the live stream, you're liking this scoreline by Schalke, give us a like on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else. We'd appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe too while you're at it. Now, who's at a foul on us? It's definitely a foul against us. All right, here we go. Drexler crosses it in. Oh.
Yeah, really. I mean, the last 10 minutes, really doing a nice job of getting in behind off the shoulder, then playing some of those dangerous kind of like cut back, quick balls on the ground, towards the center of the box, causing a lot of problems at the moment. And not surprising, that's been a pretty good recipe for us all season, with Ouyand on the left-hand side in particular.
Yes, Schalke scored 2 goals. Scoreboard has been updated there. We are just as surprised as you are.
Yeah, Jefferson Farfan.
That's right.
We love us some Farfan here. I loved him in his prime. He was fantastic.
Yeah, he was so underrated. Shoot it with the side of the foot too. Better for accuracy.
Buskins.
I thought he was going to literally fight somebody. Look at that.
It's like chasing
I love
Schroeder.
Buskins. You all need to go watch the replay of Buskins chasing after Schroeder in the sidelines after that goal.
Oh, man.
Hello from Indonesia. Well, look at that. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're enjoying the game as we are. Bulter, yes, sir.
Very different time of day in Indonesia.
It is.
It is.
We should change our name to Schalke Global.
7:55 a.m. where I am.
Oh, I thought you said there. I was like, that's early. Wait, that's
No.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's 8:55 here. I was saying, instead of being SchalkeMerica, we need to be Schalke Global or something like that now.
See, there it is.
Schalke is a global brand.
Dumping the ball into that quadrant again.
Yep.
And Pieringer.
He got
it's going to be a
that.
throw, yeah. But
yep, throwing. Good work. Throw in here. What we got?
Yeah, forcing a Sandhausen sub here now.
The right back is getting torched at the moment. Hey, another person from Peru, Jose. Greetings from
Peru in the house this morning.
Bienvenido a SchalkeMerica. All right, throw it into the box here. See what we can do with it. Cross from Kaminsky.
Good effort.
Oh, good effort. Yeah, good effort.
Just Ranful again getting involved. Not far away.
Our predictions on the score for Schalke. We were hoping for a victory. I'll take 2-1 at the moment, but I would like to see 3-1. I won't feel comfortable unless it's a 2-goal lead.
Need that insurance goal for sure.
Yes. We've seen it far too often. All right, here's Sandhausen on the counter. Oh, cleared away by Frazel. Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh.
I think Pieringer like half expected himself to be called offside there and was just kind of out of rhythm once he picked it up.
Yeah. And he was on.
No, he was on, but I think he was expecting that ball just like a little bit earlier, and so was kind of he immediately looked over to his right to see if he was offside and kind of slowed down for a sec.
Wide shot. But good move by him. He's starting to grow into the game more and more, which we've been talking. He was so quiet up to 10 minutes ago. Some hit one over for 30 meters out against Frankfurt on my 50th birthday. First time I was in Britain's arena. Farfan was amazing. Yeah, Farfan was a spectacular player. And it's funny enough, we were talking about Farfan. We got all these Peruvians in the house tonight, so this morning. So
Yeah, Farfan's one of those guys that I kind of associate with my early
Yeah.
memories of Schalke and kind of becoming a fan. Some of the guys that were on those early teams. Karani would probably be the first guy. But
Yeah,
then,
that's what I'm wearing today.
Yeah,
Wearing my
yeah,
Karani jersey.
yeah, there you go. But then shortly after that, the likes of like
Cleared over the bar.
Vividez, Farfan.
I just distinctly remember all the Brazilians we had, Bordon, Lincoln, some of these other guys. Pander with his fantastic free kicks, shaved head. All right, corner here for Sandhausen. Cleared away.
Good effort.
Ooh, good catch by Frazel. Velton's reading that finger.
Nice ball out there from Frazel. And then look at that, dumped into that corner again for Bolter. Can he save it?
Yep.
Can. Corner. Nice work. I'm telling you, like they realize for whatever reason that this is available to them now, and they're just dumping balls in there and letting them run after them, and it's causing a lot of problems. I don't know why Sandhausen hasn't been able to adjust to this yet.
And luckily for us, the left side is our best side, so it kind of works in our favor as well.
The ball turns over, we get like one pass upfield, and we're just looking to dump the ball there.
All right, let's see what we can do off this corner kick here. Big corner kick. Need to get a second goal, an insurance goal here for Schalke.
There it is. Unbelievable.
Is that Ranful?
I think that was Bolter again.
Own goal. No, it might have been an own goal here.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Oh, who cares? 3-1. 3-1, baby.
I'll see the replay. It immediately looked like sort of like a Bolter flicked on to the back post.
Blau und weiß ein Leben lang.
Show us a replay. Here we go.
Come on.
No, that may have been an own goal, yeah.
Yeah, off the thigh or something. Oyan instrumental in all 3 goals, as he often is.
This will be the view we want. Yeah, so Bolter kind of pops up and knocks it towards the center, and it just hits number 2 for Sandhausen. He doesn't have he's just standing there, has no time to react to it, hits his thigh and kind of it's a perfectly like flicked on to the back post and beats the keeper. Pretty unlucky for Sandhausen there, but this is what we're talking about. This is, we won the corner, made something happen off it, kept the tempo up, got not only back into the game, but the 2 insurance, the getting the lead and then the insurance goal as well. This is fantastic response from the team overall.
And it's what we wanted. We wanted the insurance goal. We've seen it far too often where we don't do enough and it bites us late in the ass. So to get that goal was huge for us. Own goal, we don't care. Oyan, instrumental in all 3 goals. Bolter, instrumental in the last 2 for sure. I'll drink to that. Coffee, I'll drink.
And we'll see if we slow things down a little bit now that we have this lead. But this tempo that you've been seeing, the last 15 minutes, this is what we were doing well in the first half when things were looking bright for us. And for some reason, we got away from it. But it definitely looks like this was a point of emphasis here.
What a shitty way to start this game, but we've turned it around for sure. Guess I'll help in the mental department too with the boys, and they'll go down a goal and have the strength to come back. They'll need it for a game like next week against St. Pauli. Oh, tough touch there. For those keeping track at home, we are in the 74th minute, still about 15 minutes left to go plus stoppage time, but 3-1 up. Cannot be happy. Yes, we have 3 goals. I like how our graphics just caught up with the goal there.
Wow.
Oh,
and that's why you want the insurance goal.
Yes, fucking A. Goal back for it. That was a strong shot there by Sandhausen for make it 3-2. Okay, we need another goal. More reason to stay on the front foot here. Good give and go.
Wow,
one-touch passing.
Kind of lucky, honestly. That kind of came right back into where it did, but wow, what a hit! Kind of like half volley there.
No, that was a fantastic play by Sandhausen. I mean, one-touch passing all the way through.
Yes, I mean Sandhausen out of nothing.
That's
ball on the
literally the best
left-hand
play of the game.
One ball in the center of the box, back to the runner. I mean, you said just a little give and go situation there in the middle, and out of nothing, equalize real quick. Not equalize, but sorry, pull one
Draw
back.
one
I should
back.
say.
Yeah. Well, we need to get back on the front foot here. Last thing we wanted is give Sandhausen any more confidence.
15 minutes to go, 3-2.
Ups and downs of being a Schalke fan. This is why we do the live stream, so we can all do this together. Go through ups and downs. Frazel just fucking with the strikers right now.
Frazel's about to get a yellow card if he's not careful. For like time wasting.
Yeah.
All right, just when we go for some fresh legs, you think in the next couple minutes here?
I think Radful needs to come off.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, what a goal. Bolter again. Boom. This is a game we needed after Terodde not playing.
Bolter with the back heel.
Dude,
just gets his back on the defender, boxing him out. Ball comes in from the right-hand side, and he just flicks it back heel, back post. What a finish.
What a goal by Bolter. Was that Radful with the pass too? Yeah, it was. Is that Radful with the pass? I didn't see who made the pass.
It was. Wow. I mean, and then once again, that's out of nothing.
Yeah.
That is Radful with the ball.
Every time we call on him to get out, he does something nice. Maybe just keep doing that all game long, huh? Unreal. Pisco and ceviche is a new currywurst and pills.
4-2. And I mean, there you go. And then a response from Schalke right away. This is
what you want to see from us.
Turning into a little bit of a shit show of a match here. But
it is.
6 goals. But yeah, I mean, the questions, can we score without Terodde? Well, against Sandhausen, apparently yes.
Yes.
Thankfully, as it should be. But Bolter, after some missed chances in the first half, finally making himself.
He's been involved all game long too.
Yeah, I mean, just missed some of the chances, but he's taken advantage of some more of these in the second half. And Zalazar's continued to be active. Oweon's been fantastic in the second half. Drexler's had some nice moments. Ranful, after that bad giveaway, has responded nicely and been involved in a lot of different things.
Good thing I rolled out of bed at halftime. All the action's been in the second half. Yes.
What's going on, Chris?
Hopefully this Terodde injury, this muscle injury isn't too bad, because we need him. We certainly need him against St. Pauli. But to have the confidence now of Oweon and Bolter and Salazar going into that game is huge for us, because they're a very good team with an ex of ours who's been scoring like crazy in the Zweite Liga. Yes, I'm talking about Guido Burgstaller. Should we wear our Christmas sweaters for that game? Actually, isn't that a Friday game, I think?
Is it a Friday? Are you serious? Is it another Friday game?
I feel like it is. I got to check the schedule
that so much. It's going to be one of the more important games of the first half of the season. And
it's Saturday, December 4th.
Thank you.
Nuremberg is on a Friday.
Scared me for a minute there.
Nuremberg is on a Friday, which is fine. 4-3. I got to update the scoreboard here. We're scoring so much I can't keep up on the scoreboard here. Here we go. 4-2. Scoreboard's supposed to update automatically. Oh, good
ball came to
save.
Zalazar, kind of top of the box. Had Ranful off to his right, looking for that ball in, but instead Zalazar just went himself.
Tried to hit kind
of kind of a curler to the right hand side, and good save from the keeper. Good effort.
Yeah. Would love to see a fifth one here. And you, the only Brazilian that couldn't play soccer. Yeah. Put the work in though.
All right, 4-2, corner kick.
Bolter hat trick, come on.
Hopefully don't have as many people up on this and they're kind of, defending the counter off of this, but we'll see what we can make happen. Decent delivery.
Goal in the Augsburg match.
Is that an offside call or a foul call? I don't know what the decision was there.
Yeah. Imagine a foul. This is the Sandhausen goal here. One-touch passing. Bolter with that back heel flick. Wonderful.
This looks serious, whatever this is with Drexel. What happened?
I didn't see it.
The icing his neck? His mouth? Did he get hit? I wonder if he got hit in the face or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Corner. I haven't seen it. They've been showing replays of the goals. I haven't seen a replay of this incident that led to the stoppage here. Looks like we're about to get back underway. All right, 4-2. Sandhausen bring it out of the back, 10 minutes to play plus stoppage.
Good turnover caused by Schalke there.
Oh,
get that pass.
Brilliant attempt by Zalazar. Almost had a nice through ball there. Was that Pieringer again, maybe?
Yeah. Those need to go over the top.
Still no subs from Schalke, from what I can tell. 80 minutes in, which is surprising.
Yeah. Paulson, this is a perfect place for Paulson to come in for Flick, kind of shore up that defensive end. Iden still for Ranful, I think would be good. Ranful has had turned out to be a decent game for him. Started out horribly, but he acquitted himself quite nicely the last several goals. Samsung. All right, Sandhausen with the ball. Their center backs passing it back and forth at the moment in their own end. Going ball wide right to the Fairman lookalike. Cross over the top. Cleared away by Schalke. Only as far as Sandhausen.
Schalke keeping the pressure up. There you go. Nice turnover. They're not letting these ball carriers mess around unmolested here. Salazar. Peering. Oh no. There it is. Wow. He took it right off of Oyan. Oyan looks upset about it. But
I was like, what the fuck? I had a goal.
Dude, Oyan actually looks upset, but Salazar took it off of him. That's
5-2, baby.
Let's see the body language from Oyan for the rest of it. Oyan looks still like with Kaminsky, looks aggrieved, maybe.
Fucker, that was my goal.
I mean, credit to Zalazar, he finished it. He did disrupt the entire rhythm of that sequence because he
Peringer, the defensive end. Is that Peringer or Ranful? Bolter with the assists.
Oh, you know what? That actually wasn't even that great of a shot. It took a deflection.
Yeah. And you look at Oyan's reaction, he is like actually pissed off.
Yeah, you know what? And Zalazar didn't even really take that very cleanly either. He stole that and got lucky with the redirection there.
Yeah. I wish they stayed on Oyan right there when he scored.
Feel bad for Oyan, but Zalazar deserved that, I think, too, given the game that he's had.
He's had a very good game.
He's put in enough effort in this one to warrant having to go there. And there's your sub. It's not for Flick, it's for Salazar. But there's Paulson coming into the game now.
And it's not a bad substitution. I mean, Flick's been still strong. You take on an offensive guy for a defensive guy. I'm okay with that. You said you saved my job.
Hasn't come exactly as we would have expected, but ultimately the second half that we needed in terms of taking advantage of this Sandhausen defense that we know is pretty leaky. Now we have 5 goals to show for it, which is nice. Obviously, probably wouldn't have wanted to concede in the way we did, but clear away now with 5 minutes left.
Is it?
Definitely.
It better be. Put that in the books here. Just over 5 minutes left to go, plus stoppage time. You'd imagine at least 2 minutes with all these goals that happened in the second half, maybe 3. Was it 7 goals in the second half?
Charlie, I haven't seen if he got the credit or not. He should have. because I believe his shot was on target. It was just redirected. It probably would have been saved by the keeper. It hit a defender and kind of went back towards the post, but it was on target to begin with. So I don't think they'll call that an own goal.
They haven't credited it to anybody just yet. It says 5-2, at least what I'm looking at. But yeah, I agree. Perringer is the only one missing from goal scoring right now. We need to get like a Buskins and Schroeder cam just all the time. Oweon down. Let's get him off. Save him for next week. Hopefully it's more about time wasting than anything else. Look at that scoreline. 5-2. 86th minute going into 87th.
Yeah, I agree. Please take Oweon off. We don't need.
Salazar has been credited with the goal. Yeah, take Oweon off. Save Bolter.
And there's Iden and Maturtiani coming on as well.
So definitely Ranful's coming off. We just know for which guy. All right, Ranful for Iden. Everyone's coming off. The whole bench is coming on. Rzakowski making a debut here.
Yep. It's going to be a triple sub.
Yep.
Ranful off for Iden.
Yep. I think man of the match has to go to Mauricio Bochum for inspiring Salazar, huh? Now, in all seriousness, I don't know. Bolter had a great game, but I think Oweon's probably going to take the cake for this one. What are your thoughts? It's tough.
I mean, like Bolter,
good
great.
Performances.
Bolter, some good performances. I think Zalazar's up there. I think Bolter's up there. Oweon. And once again, I've said it a couple times already. Say it again. Credit to Ranful for their response. Because after that goal, he was excellent.
I think that's what he needed as well.
Some of the best football we've seen him play.
Yeah. And was it last podcast we talked about how we haven't really done anything offensively worth of note in this game. We kind of busted out here. Hopefully this is a confidence booster going into St. Pauli as opposed to blowing all our eggs in one basket, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, 88th minute going into 89th here, waiting for stoppage time. You'd imagine at least 3 minutes, maybe even 5, has 7 goals in the second half. But I think the referee hopefully will put them out of the misery and make it no more than 3.
Karlsruhe up 4-0 on Hanover.
Oh, wow.
96. So live table up to 4th.
We're up to 4th, Yep. The big top of the table clash next week against St. Pauli.
My stream's starting to have all kinds of issues now. The last couple minutes.
Yeah, mine too. I've been getting colors all over the place. So looking ahead real quick to St. Pauli next week, since we got a couple minutes left. Guido Bergstedt, our leading goal scorer for them with 11 this year. Their top assist man, Daniel Kofi Kira, with 8 assists. Those are the 2 key men we're going to have to worry about next week for sure. But it'll be a big game. This is a very well-rounded team in St. Pauli. They're looking for promotion this year. It'll be a tough game. Where is that game, actually? That is going to be at St. Pauli. So Starting to lose my voice here. So
nice stuff from Sandhausen here.
They won a third, huh?
Just a really nice sequence there for a second. Some nice footwork.
Terodde has 12, Charlie. Terodde has 12. So he's got 1 goal more than Guido Bergson.
Hey, there's a Drizzy. There's our boy.
Drizzy for Drexler. There we go. Holding the hammy. Not a good sign.
You know what? Once again, another pretty good showing from Drexler, man. This is what we were saying, like that Donny Latza thing. It's difficult to make a case for a pairing other than that Drexler Zalazar midfield pairing for the most part. They've been pretty consistent when they've been partnered together.
Charlie, we're not sure when Terodde will be back. Hopefully, it's a minor injury that kept him out of this game as a precaution.
Yeah,
because Sandhausen's not a
Charlie.
great team.
All I had seen on Twitter from the Schalke account pre-match was just Terodde out until further notice with a muscle issue, and not a whole lot more elaboration beyond that.
And you imagine it'd be a little bit more secrecy coming into the St. Pauli match as well. You don't want to give them too much inclination one way or the other. So hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully he'll be back next week. And you were talking about Latza just there. You don't want to point the obvious. That look, hey, with Drexler, Salazar, and Flick in this game, we played so much better without Latza there. But again, this is Sandhausen. You have to look into perspective, right? But I think what you're saying is 100% correct. Is that with Latza in there, you're kind of forced to keep out either Drexler or Salazar, and it doesn't make sense. Referee just put them out of their misery. No stoppage time.
Yeah, not as much stoppage as we expected.
Set match, boys. We win. 5-2. I had to count. I couldn't count that high. 5-2. What a game! Wonderful performance for the most part. Goals from Oyan in the 58th, Bulter in the 64th and 76th. They're calling it now an own goal by Girov in the 71st. So Salazar does not get his goal, but nonetheless, 5-2. Big 3 points. We needed that. We're up to 4th in the table now. So. Jack, any closing comments on this before we wrap this bad boy up?
No, I think Salazar did get his goal in the 82nd. I think that own goal was the prior one off. That corner kick.
Yes. Right.
But no, yeah, sketchy first half, had some chances, but not as many as we would have thought. Fell behind and looked like we might have been heading towards a pretty crushing result, at least for Gramatis's standing as head coach, but got to give him credit. Phenomenal response, far away back into it. And stayed aggressive after getting that equalizer, kept the tempo up, continued to put the pressure on, and got what we needed to out of this match ultimately. So, got the goals we needed against a leaky lower table side, and good response after last match. And now we head into St. Pauli in what's a pretty important fixture.
And you said it before the game that we needed to win convincingly, and I think we did 5-2, which is great. And to Valerie's point, we've played a lot of games lately, and we can't remember the last time we scored 5. It's been a while. Eric, thanks for the shout out there. So, all right, well, let's wrap this bad boy up. 5-2, we get the win here. Wonderful performance by the guys, in particular Salazar, Bulter, Oyan, and you can even Ronfeld to the extent as well. So, we'll catch you guys, I guess, Monday night on a podcast. We'll let you know via social media. But until then, boys and girls, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you next episode. Glück auf.